Hi everyone, Rebecca here for Lottie Loves Paper, and I'm using the Vicki Boutin Sweet Rush collection today. So I have this sugar coated paper and I'm going to do some stamping on a piece of Vicki Boutin foundation paper, which takes stamping really well. And I'm using this The Details stamp set, also from Lottie Loves Paper. I'm taking out two of those stamps that are in there. They kind of look like paint swatches. They're similar shape but different sizes. And I've then selected some colours of Distress Oxides that I have in my collection that kind of suit the colours in that paper. And the colours that I've selected are Picked Raspberry, Prize Ribbon, Spiced Marmalade, Mowed Lawn, Squeezed Lemonade, Broken China, and I also do add in some tumbled glass as well. So I felt like those colours really matched that paper. So I wanted to use my Distress Oxides to mimic the effects that you get from that sugar coated paper, but using having a little bit more white space in the background. So I decided to stamp in a random pattern using my Distress Oxides and kind of stamping swatch pieces, I suppose you could call them, paint swatch colour swatches, and just stamping them in a random pattern all over the paper and in random formation. There's no it's not rainbow order or anything like that. It's just random, completely random where I've stamped them. And next I'm going to go over those little swatches with a clean wet paintbrush, just with water on it, just to sort of try and make those swatches look a bit more uniform and less patchy, although I quite like the patchiness, but I just wanted some of them to be a bit more dense in colour. The Distress Oxides react really well with water, and this foundation paper is brilliant. It doesn't really warp that much, so you can really add quite a bit of water without it really getting buckled. So next what I've done is I've cut a few of these paint swatches out of this sugar coated paper using my craft knife. I've just picked a few of the colours out. I'm just fussy cutting them out. I'm going to add them onto my background. So I'm planning where I want those swatches to sit on my background. The background really reminded me of sort of, I say, paint swatches, art and sort of drawing and painting and things like that. So I decided to scrap these photos of my little boy who was given an art set last year. He's used that art set now every single day for a year. So that was for his 5th birthday and he's nearly 6, and he's used them every day. So I really wanted to document his love of his art set. So now I'm going to gut that paper that I've fussy cut those swatches from, and I'm going to use the border just to create a sort of colourful border around my background. Just going to stick that on. And now I'm going to build my title. So I've used some of the phrase stickers that come in the collection. Loving this, but I wanted to kind of elaborate on that, because he is loving his pens, but he was absolutely loving them, and he kept saying, "Mum, I love them." So kind of wanted to add that to my title. You'll see in my word absolutely, I've completely run out of L's in my alphabet, so I've used 2 number 7s upside down. Why not just get them used, and it's still readable. So yeah, I often do that if I run out of certain letters, and I use numbers instead, but why not? I'm just going through and finishing off the layout. I don't really add many embellishments really. I actually remove that bike with the balloons down the bottom. I wanted the empty space down the bottom there. And I wanted to add a little bit more black because my title, Loving This, is black. So I wanted to add a couple of black splatters so you can see them on there. And that's the finished layout. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you next time. Bye.